Okay, everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Monday, August 16th, 2021. People, wake up. Wake the freak up. Those of you that maybe are still asleep. And I know that's not you for the most part. You follow this blog. But we just found out yet again something that you already know. I don't know another way to put this here. But we just found out, it was like 20 minutes ago, that the factory activity here in the United States is not just falling, it's crashing, cratering, it's plummeting. I don't know another way to put this either. Our economy is done. It is over. It's an absolute free fall, no end in sight. And you want to laugh a little bit? Let's laugh. You know, you and I, we're good friends, right? So let's have a little chuckle here. There's all this speculation, okay, that the Fed is going to taper in September. Off the back of this, yet again, and this goes beyond abysmal, economic news with this manufacturing factory activity. I mean, falling off of a cliff is an understatement here. But there are those, who are saying this is it. In September, the Fed's going to start to taper. They're going to move goalposts like you cannot possibly believe. This morning, right now, stock futures are lower. Two things are affecting stock futures. Number one is crude oil. Crude oil is under pressure right now. It's not going to last. It's not going to last. They're going to look. There's all this unrest already festering in the Middle East. Turn on your don't even turn on your TV. It's a programming device that is designed to twist your mind. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on over in the Middle East here. So it's just a matter of time before some kind of false flag event occurs. We're going to prop up crude, because without it, the market's dead. We all know that. Crude oil is the lifeblood of this freak show market, period, the freaking end. Number two, the reason why stock futures are under pressure is, again, speculation, because, see, this is what's going on. You got these things, and they're not human beings. They are things from the Federal Reserve crawling out of the woodwork, talking about a taper sooner than later, and then all of a sudden we get hit with this, another round with this, like, number 10,000 of abysmal, beyond abysmal economic news. And this news is affecting people. People, they're not numbers. It's not just a headline. And that is revolting to me. I hate that. I hate that more than anything else. You know that. Anyway, so that's the story. You got stock futures lower right now, crude taking a hit. On again, that's part of the slowdown here. Our economy is dead. The global economy is dead. It's just being flooded with more debt on top of more debt to fulfill a plan that's been put into effect over a century ago by the central banks, the IMF, SDRs. I mean, come on. We all know this. If you've been following this blog, you know this better than anybody else, period. Anyway, with that said, there's no way the Fed's going to taper in September. Unless, there's the one factor here. If they want to literally, send us back into Mad Maxville, which we're already there, okay? If they want to crater the stock market, because it's the only thing, there's one thing that's keeping this market higher, and that is the fact that the Fed is buying assets, tens of billions per month, with no cap, minimum purchases. You all know this already. And again, with this news that we just got today, you think they're going to taper? I don't believe it. I won't believe it until I see it. That's the truth. All the talk, all the speculation, all the nonsense coming out of the central bank, trying to keep people off balance. We got to sail through this. Those of us that are, in this market trying to capitalize on every aspect of it, not just the stock market, but precious metals, which are slightly under pressure right now. Cryptocurrencies taking off, people. Dash, for example, is almost at my initial buy price, which was around 230. I think it's 212. It's going much higher as well. I bought that dip like a savage, so I am actually sitting very pretty right now with regard to Dash, and I think most of you are too that have been following my work. Crypto is going much higher. The prospect here of inflation surging while our economy is in free fall. This is all by design, people. Nothing is by accident and nothing is what it seems. Period. The end. This is really a twisted freak show of the highest possible order. I don't know another way to put this. Okay, let's move forward. I already covered the stock market. 10-year yield stable. Okay, 1.27 last time I looked. Dollar slightly stronger. Again, look, the market's going to realize, you got stock futures lower right now. The market's going to realize that the Fed will move goalposts and has no intention whatsoever of actually tapering, despite what's coming out of the mouths of the freaks from the Fed. Forget about it. Ain't happening. They are determined to inflate. They are determined to be the lenders and buyers of last resort. Our economy is really coming to its knees, which is what they're trying to do. Okay? And this is not just a phenomenon here in the United States. They want more chaos around the world. Okay? They need more chaos around the world so they can enforce more control. And they're going to do this via mechanisms that you can't even believe. Okay, it's all about control. Everything we're seeing, scamdemic, everything connected to it's about control. Unrest around the world about control so they can enforce a new agenda. And that new agenda is unfolding right before our eyeballs, people. You know that. Anyway, with regard to all this other stuff here, yes, stock futures are lower, 10-year yield stable, dollar slightly higher, crude oil definitely affecting the markets. You know how this works. Let's see what they pull off. And when the market realizes that, again, with this most latest round of, if there's something that goes beyond abysmal economic news, well, that's just what we got. And, you know, with that, the market's going to say, the Fed's not going to taper anytime soon, which, look, we all know that. We heard this out of the mouth of the chairman himself, the chair thing, Yellowstain, and the vice chair, Clarita. They're not doing it. So, I mean, again, unless they're going to shock this market and send it into free fall, because they're going to do it by design, but I just don't see it coming in September, people. And I think most of you don't see it either. They're not done. They're not done buying assets. They're not done creating chaos around the world. They have to bring the world economies to their knees, shut down the global economy like they did already. They need more unrest. They need more strife to occur so they can, again, put out another set of rules. It's all about control. And you all know that, I think. All right, look, that's it. Important video this morning. Please get it out there. Please share it. I promise to keep all of you on top of this. And that's it.